What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing today? We are here. We are here. So I'm seeing a few people in the chat. So some people saying, I don't think he was a passport, bro. Someone says, is woman really worth it, man? He brings too many problems. Rather be alone and miserable or dead. Someone is also saying, based on what I've read about him, he's not a passport, bro. He's just a guy who likes to travel with his family and friends and has been doing so for years. All right. Let me just say this before we get into the title of the video. Here's the thing, and I'm going to be very honest here. The problem is there are a lot of YouTube content creators who are going overseas to South America and making content for like monetization. So what they do, they paint a beautiful picture. They only show the positive side of going to South America. They don't show the negative, or should I say the real side, right? Now, what is the real side? What you gotta understand about South America is this. South America is a drug-infested continent. The way it's designed to grow the drugs, and the drugs are shipped to the US. So you go to Chile, Brazil, Trinidad, Venezuela, Colombia, all those are drug infested countries. So the thing about traveling to those countries, it's wise to know somebody who either live there or are aware about the ins and out about going to those countries. As a black man, if you go over there as a tourist, just understand that things like this can happen. So whether a few of you guys are saying, oh, he's passport bros or he's not, it don't really matter. If you guys are going to those countries, you guys have to understand the rules and regulations within those countries. From the time you leave the resort, you are putting your life at a risk. Regardless of whatever y'all want to believe, like whatever picture these guys are painting for y'all, because you gotta understand these guys are just YouTubers. They are content creators. They are creating content. If they are really trying to help you guys, they will also show you guys the negative side of being a passport bro. Any person who is painted a beautiful picture, only showing you the good part about something, don't believe it. Understand something. Have you guys ever heard the saying, too good to be true? Everything have a good and bad side to it. That's just life. Everywhere you go, there will be a good part and a bad part. What I'm saying to you guys is, if you guys want to travel, learn the rules and regulations. If you go over there as a tourist, you are at risk once you leave the resort. That's just the bottom line. So you guys can believe whatever y'all want to believe. I'm telling you guys because I'm originally from Trinidad, and I'm telling you guys how it is once you go to South America. Now it's up to you guys to believe whatever y'all want to believe. Y'all could look at these these YouTubers and believe the beautiful image that they paint for you guys. But understand that's bullshit. Trust me. It is what it is. Now, all right. So what we're going to talk about today is the passport bro who happened to be an NYC lawyer. He's 38 and he got killed on vacation in Chile. Sad situation, guys. Sad situation. So it says, Eric Garvin, 38, has been missing since January 14th, when he was last seen in the country's capital of Santiago. 1 week later, his family received a horrific news that their son was killed and his body was inside a hospital morgue. Imagine like hearing that news as a parent that your son is in a morgue of another country that you don't know anything about. You don't know anything about that country. This is the darkest chapter of our lives because we are living every parent's worst nightmare. His father, Eric D. Garvin, wrote on Facebook. Sad situation, guys. Sad situation. So it had says the Staten Islander had been gunned down on a street after snapping a photo of a building the same day in a seemingly random attack. That's strange. Strange. It says he was shot 3 times by 3 to 4 men who also stole his phone. Think about that. So they're saying it's a random attack and he was shot 3 to 4 times and he stole his phone. Okay, understand something about when you travel to these countries. He will kill you just for a phone. And I'm not saying that's why this guy was killed, but he's saying it was a random attack, but yet he was attacked by 3 men and he was shot 3 to 4 times. Don't that sound like a bit fishy to you guys? Listen, man. Okay, so guys are saying he wasn't a passport bro. So you guys missing the point. You guys need to listen. Because whether he was a passport bro or not, he got killed traveling overseas. So you guys think, oh, because you're a passport bro, it's not going to happen to you? This could happen to anybody. Understand that. And it's a very sad situation. It says, what they told us is my son was innocently walking down the street, paused for a moment, took a snapshot of a building in a drug-infested area. In a drug-infested area. And this is why I'm telling you guys, when you guys travel overseas, you guys have to be extremely careful because you guys don't know your ins and outs. You guys are tourists. Once you leave the resort, you're putting yourself at risk. Understand that. That's what I'm saying to you guys. Matter of fact, there is an article here where his father spoke about this, and I'm gonna put it, and I'm gonna like play that for you guys as well. Let's see. This is just unfortunate. By the way, like RIP to this guy. My condolences to his parents. This is extremely sad because the thing about the Passport Bros movement, these YouTubers are painting this like beautiful picture. There are guys out there who never travel overseas. Go on YouTube, see the video, and thinking it's mad sweet. Oh, let me go get my passport. They never travel a day in their life out the country. They go out there, don't even know what is what, who is who, thinking it's sweet, but it's not. It's sad, man. It's extremely sad. So this is what his dad had to say about it.
January 14th, he was shot and killed, taking a picture.
From a father's perspective, this is the darkest day in my life, in my wife's life.
His father and sister flew to Chile to meet with investigators who are reviewing unreleased security video of the crime.
What they told us that my son was innocently walking down the street. He paused for a moment. He took a snapshot of a building in a drug-infested area. And immediately following that, 3 gentlemen came across the street, grabbed my son, stole his phone, and they shot him 3 times. And he died there on the scene.
The 38-year-old attorney.
Come on, man. Come on, man. He's out there by himself. No protection. And that's what happens when you travel overseas. That's just the bottom line, people. This is my issue with the people who make content about going overseas to look for women. They never show you guys the dark side. They never show you guys what's really going on in those countries. Those are drug-infested countries. The guys out there are ruthless. The laws are different. The rules and regulations are different. Guys move different out there. Dudes out there are extremely savage. And y'all gotta understand, like, when you go over there, bro, you stand out. So even if you think it's sweet, they could target you regardless. They could try to rob you, or they could just try to kill you. Just cause. The laws out there are different, man. So all I'm saying to you guys who want to travel like over there, bro, to me, it's not worth it for a piece of ass. That's just me. But if you want to travel out there, you know what I'm saying, because you've seen a few videos and things like that, and you want to go explore, move with precaution, fam. Because what your guys like gotta understand, the women out there will also set you all up as well. You don't know who is who and what is what, fam. People out there are grimy. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't look at these YouTube videos and think it's sweet. Because these YouTubers are just showing you all the good side of it. Man, look at all these women. Man, look at it's so beautiful out here. No, it's not. No, it's not. Once you move it around on like in those countries, bro, it's not that beautiful. And I'm speaking facts. Facts, man. The dudes out there are different. They are different, bro. Just trying to tell you all, man.
By trade, graduated high school in Maryland and moved to Staten Island a decade ago. He lived a life of exploration and service, inspired by his dad, a former U.S. Air Force colonel.
When he was going to law school at University of Maryland, he met a homeless guy by the name of Darnell. And Darnell had this growth growing on the side of his face, and he had no idea what that was. And my son said, hey, you need to go to the doctor to check that out, make certain it's okay. And what he ends up finding out was that was cancerous. And if it was left untreated, he was going to die. My son going to law school, he was using his advocacy for those who are often not paid too much attention to.
Gene, as his family called him, also worked with former Mayor de Blasio's office on community initiatives to reduce gun violence in areas like Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Oh, I want people to be more like him, right? I want people to make space for each other. I want them to be curious about meeting each other and about experiencing each other's cultures.
His sister Naomi asked me to mention that.
Come on, man. This is extremely sad, man. It's not worth it, fellas. I'm just keeping a buck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I know there are a bunch of you guys out there who believe in the passport bros, like y'all believe, man, like going overseas is the move. Because every time like you look up, you see a new video and it looks so beautiful. Understand this, fellas. It's so easy to go to a different country and capture a beautiful image of a few women out there. But then from the time you get off that plane, you realize like, oh shit, this is not what it seemed. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You gotta move with precaution. No matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. And understand something, the crime rate overseas is way higher than America. And the laws are extremely different. Dudes out there move freely. They will rub your ass for a goddamn cell phone. A cell phone, bro. This guy got killed. He got shot 3 times by 3 different dudes, execution style. And he took his phone. Come on, man. I'm just trying to tell you all dudes, man, is it really worth it, bro? Is it really, is a piece of ass really worth risking your life? And I know y'all can watch all these videos and think, man, that shit look good, man. Like, that's how it is over there. That's not how it is. That's just the good part they are showing y'all, bro. From the time you leave the resort, fam, you at risk. You don't know who is who because you got to think you're a tourist. And plus, you're an American. So they're looking at you like, this dude got money. He's a target. Because that's the reason why the chicks is digging you like at the end of the day. For the simple fact that you're all American and they think you all got money. So when you hop in the taxi driver might call somebody to get your ass robbed. People are savages out there, bro. This shit is not a game. It's not a game, fam. Don't be delusional like women. Don't watch these videos and think, wow, that's amazing. I want to get out there, because what's so sad, as the passport bros movement grow, there are a bunch of young, impressionable men watching these videos and thinking, well, I've been going through like a hard time with women like in America, so let me get my passport and go overseas. Things gonna be better. It's okay to think that way, but that's not the reality, bro. That's a delusion. That's the bullshit that they are painting for you guys on the internet. These YouTubers are making money off these videos. It's a money ploy. It's like, open your eyes out here, man. Let this dude be an example. Overseas is nothing to play with. South America is nothing to play with, bro. Dudes are ruthless out there. It's a drug-infested continent, fam. Wherever you go, like whether you go to Brazil, Colombia, Chile, Venezuela, pick one. It's not a game. And you guys be looking like sweet licks out there. And by the way, based on the fact that Passport Bros is so popular now, like the movement is so big, they are fully aware of what you guys come into those countries for now. Facts. I'm just keeping it a buck, because this is the things that these other YouTubers not gonna tell y'all. They're not gonna keep it real with y'all. They're gonna get on here and tell you, yo, it's beautiful over there. Come on, man. Yo, come to, man, I get your passport, bro. You think if it was that sweet, you think I would not be over there too? But I know better. I know better, fam. You can't go to a continent that's drug infested and get your ass off the resort and think it's safe. Is you crazy? Your ass look like a lick. Oh, there go the Black American right there. Moving around the island and shit. They know what you here for. And the sad thing about it, fam, you dudes will let pussy be your demise. Y'all will let pussy end your life, fam, over some fucking ass. Is it worth it, dog? Isn't that ironic? You saying, okay, I don't want to deal with the bitches in my country. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with the American bitches and shit. So let me go overseas and deal with some bitches overseas, and those bitches overseas will set your ass up. Facts. And the sad thing about it is they are not like telling you guys the bad side of traveling overseas, man. That's why I don't respect the dudes who is pushing the passport bros movement, because they are not telling y'all the dark side. They are not. They only showing you all the good side of it. And understand something, man. As a man, we gotta be wise. If something looks like it's too good to be true, as a man, it's your job to question that shit. Facts. It's your job to be like, wait a minute, hold on here. How can it be that sweet? Facts. And understand something, man. Understand something. Men are very fucking jealous. Men are very prideful. Just for the simple fact that you come into those dudes' country and targeting their women, they might target you just for that simple fact, bro. But see, but y'all don't think about these type of things. Most of y'all dudes who are passport bros, y'all only think with y'all fucking dick. And it's stupid. You see what I'm saying? Because every time I make a video and keep it real about the passport bro shit, oh, AyeQ, I can't stand you. AyeQ, fuck you, AyeQ. AyeQ, man, hey, get a passport. And yo, I'm just being honest, man, with y'all. I ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be honest with y'all. Like, I could just let y'all self-destruct. Facts. But I'm a dude who is keeping the real with y'all and telling y'all how it is out there. But y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all acting like bitches. See what I'm saying? You don't like when you tell females like the truth, they don't want to hear that shit. That's how these like passport bros be acting and shit. Like whenever you tell them what it is. Fellas, that's what it is, man. That's why as a man, to me, the best road to take is to self-improve. Self-improve, bro. You should be able to have the ability to smash chicks where you're from. From the time as a man that you don't have the ability to do that and you think that you have to travel overseas in order to get women, dog, work on yourself, dog. Because you're moving from a bad situation to a worse situation going overseas. And then make it even worse, right? Do you guys think about STDs? Like, do you guys like think about that? What if you smash it? But like one of these thugs from Brazil or some shit and the condom burst. Do you guys think about things like that? Or you guys just think with your fucking dicks, man? Sad. But look, y'all can believe like whatever y'all want to believe, man. I'm just here to like tell you all the facts. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the sad thing about the passport bros movement, the dudes who are making videos on YouTube are not telling y'all the real. Y'all can believe whatever y'all want to believe. These dudes are not being all the way honest with y'all. And that's just the bottom line, man. Fellas, be wise out here, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And there are other cases where passport bros spoke out like about it and say they got robbed and things like that. And for some reason, those videos don't get highlighted. For some reason, whenever dudes speak out against the passport bros about like the negative side of it, those videos don't get highlighted. Facts. Let me see if I can find a video where this one dude spoke about getting robbed. I'm gonna show you guys something here, man. I'm gonna show you guys the the dark side of going overseas. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the women out there are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? As men, we all like beautiful women. But when you go overseas, fam, it's always wise to know somebody who actually lives there, or know somebody who aware of the country, so they could inform you about the do's and don'ts. They could show you all how to move. Don't go over there like a tourist just looking for pussy. Oh, this where the bitches be at. Let's go over there. You will become a target, bro. That's just the reality. You will become a target. All right. So what I'm going to do now is show you guys a video about this dude talking about his experience when he was, I believe, what country he was. I believe it was Colombia. That's another dangerous country too, man. Colombia is extremely dangerous, man. To be honest with you, Brazil is dangerous. Colombia, Chile, Venezuela. Most of the countries in South America are dangerous in general because of the drug trafficking out there, bro. There's drug trafficking and also there's kidnapping. But as men, we need to focus on these issues, bro. Facts. And these are issues that people are not talking about. If you don't believe me, look it up for yourselves. Look it up. But do your research before you get out there, bro. Do your research. It's not sweet. It's not sweet at all. All right. Let's see what people say in the comments. It's sad, man. This young brother like lost his life. It's just a sad situation. And what's even more sad, a few of you guys say, well, he wasn't a passport, bro. What difference does it make? That's a country that you guys are going to look for women. So y'all think it can't happen to y'all? Y'all think like y'all special because y'all have the title that says I'm a passport, bro? Don't y'all look just like him? Come on, fellas, man. We gotta be wise out here, man. That's all I'm saying. We gotta be wise out here, man. Let's see here. So we have. So I'm trying to tell you dudes, man, just wisen up out here. All right, so this is let's see. So this is passport bro member speaks out following allegation of misogyny against Brazilian woman. That's not what I was looking for. All right, let's check this out right here. All right, okay, let's check this one out right here. Now, this is my issue, and especially with this guy right here. Let me talk about it. Give me a second. Let me bring it up. I'm not quite sure what his name is. I think his name is Austin. All right, let's check this one out right here. Oh, and if you guys just coming in, please hit the like button for me one time, please. Don't just be a window shopper. Show some love. All right, so passport. Listen, so the whole objective of me keeping it real like with you guys is not to instill fear in anybody. I'm not saying don't travel. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't go overseas. All I'm simply saying to you guys is you have to move with precaution. You have to move safe once you travel out there. Once you leave the resort, understand you're at risk. You are risking your life every time you leave the resort, especially if you don't have any friends out there, if you don't know anybody out there. That's just what it is. So let's check this out. So it says, Passport Bros member speaks out following allegations of misogyny against Brazilian women. This wasn't the actual video I was looking for you guys, but let's check this one out real quick.
Passport Bros continues to grow around the country. There's a private Facebook group with more than 10,000 members. Now, the group is known for a bit more than just traveling. Some guys make it their mission to fly around the world, meet more submissive women, and have sex. They are facing a lot of criticism, too. Now, that's from those who critique them. My next guest, Austin Holman, said he had to end a trip in Brazil early after he was accused of being one of those guys who said Brazilian women are easy to get. We talked to him today.
Austin, what kind of damn trouble did you get yourself into with these Brazilian women?
Well, actually, I wasn't trying to start any trouble. I actually thought I was doing a lot of promoting. But apparently some things were lost. Some things were purposely lost in translation on purpose. And that it's led to death threats, and I was already on my way to Thailand anyway. I was going to be in Sao Paulo for about a week. But based off the way how things were going, I just said, you know what, I probably ought to head out 3 or 4 days earlier. So I'm over here now.
So I saw a part of your video where you said, and you clarified, you said some Brazilian women are easy. It depends on who you are, how you approach them, not as a robot, but as an individual. And when they heard that, they just went bonkers over those comments when you said that Brazilian women are easy. Some Brazilian women are easy to get. So why did you say that? Is that reality for you when you're there? Is it easier for you to get Brazilian women than, say, American women?
Yes, the culture is completely different there. So women are a lot more responsive. It's a lot more reasonable dealing with women, if you ask me. There's games everywhere, but there is such a minimal level in Brazil, it's almost unnoticeable. But the reason I said easier, and the thing is, the reason a lot of those Brazilians are in like an outrage is because number one, they're going off. They're just running. It's just like January 6th, right? Trump says do this, everybody runs and does it. That's the same thing they're doing right now. Without watching the video, without understanding what the title actually is, because the title is a question. The title says, "Are Brazilian women easy?" That's the topic. This is what we're going to talk about. The first statement I made is, in general, they're easy to deal with. I didn't say anything about sex. I did eventually later on in the video, but I didn't lead with that because that's not all that was about. I would not move to another country and get online and call the women easy.
Did you move to Brazil? Were you living there at that point?
Yeah, I was living there.
Now you're in Thailand.
Yeah, well, I'm not living in Thailand, though. I was already going to come here anyway. I had already put up I think it was 10 or 11 countries I was going to do this year. But I just came here 4 or 5 days earlier because of everything that was going on. But yeah, I did want to live in Brazil permanently, but I'm going to have to let this die down first.
So there's this whole movement that we've heard about called Passport Bros, individuals, usually upwardly mobile African-American men who leave the country, and they say they're looking for wives, different women than what they have or the choices that they have in the United States. And many people have taken offense to it, saying it's just a form of sex tourism. It's a form of human trafficking or sex trafficking. When you hear the term, do you consider yourself a passport brother? And what do you think about that so-called movement that we've been seeing as of late here in the United States?
I would consider myself, yes. Now, I do want to state this too. People have called me the leader. I've never claimed that. That's something that they said. Not. There's no official leader of that. I think it's just an identity of somebody that has they're traveling for that purpose, traveling to, meet new women and enjoy a different culture and a better lifestyle. Those
But
are
really quick, for those who may say this is just a form of prostitution, you're going to different countries to pay and to have sex with women. You're not truly having a relationship with them.
That's not my reality because I moved there. So, if I'm not going back and forth. So if anybody's going to have a relationship, it would have been me. Now, there are some dudes that do travel back and forth. There are some people do fit into those categories that they claim, but I'm not here to say that's the majority. There are men that go down there just to sleep with women. Women do the same thing too. Women do sex tourism too. But there are men that are enjoying the difference of the culture and programming of women in a different country.
Do you think this gives the movement a bad name, the passport bros a bad name, if your sole purpose is for sex tourism and prostitution?
Yes, and on my YouTube channel, I actually tell dudes not to go down there to deal with prostitutes because you cannot complain about American women and then just go pay for some experience that she's getting paid. She's not, I'm not going to say it's not genuine, but I'm going to assume it's not genuine because if you even had the money, I don't think she'd treat you like that.
Now, this is crazy right here. So I'm not quite sure what he's telling dudes because he's saying that he's not telling dudes to go down there and pay prostitutes, right? Now, women down there speak a whole different language. So there's the language barrier. And then also there's a culture barrier as well. So if you're not telling dudes to go down there and pay for pussy, so are you telling dudes to at least learn the language before they go down there or learn the culture? So that way, if they were to approach a woman, they would be able to have a conversation with that woman in order to smash. But if there's a language barrier and there's also the cultural barrier, besides paying those chicks, why will those chicks be interested in dudes? In Black American men? Let's keep it a buck here. You see, fellas, this is why y'all gotta think. Y'all gotta use your brain. This dude right here is pushing the passport bros. I don't know what agenda he's pushing. I don't know why he think this shit is cool. But he's targeting impressionable dudes who have a hard time getting women in America, which as a man, if you have a hard time getting women where you're from, dog, that's the issue right there. First, you want to fix that issue. And if you want to then travel overseas to explore and things like that, you could do that. But if you're having a hard time with women where you're from, though, you got to work on yourself. That's just the bottom line. If he was trying to help brothers out, he would be telling dudes, yo, work on yourself, bro. Don't run from where you from and go overseas in order to get women. That's not fixing anything. It's not going to fix your problem. So it is what it is, man. Okay, so we have someone says, why does it bother me? It don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. I'm just here to tell brothers the truth. Now, see, men like him, Max White, he probably hates to hear the truth because, see, it's a female nature. Like when a man don't want to hear the truth, he want to hear a lie. This is a man who's living in delusion. He rather me tell him, yo, bro, man, go overseas, bro. Don't work on yourself. I'm not saying fellas don't go overseas. I'm telling y'all, As a man, you should self-improve. If you can't pull chicks where you from, work on yourself. And then go overseas. I'm not telling brothers don't go overseas, but don't ignore the real issue. You see, guys like him, there is a money ploy involved. So he will sell y'all a dream to get paid. I don't do that. I'm all about telling the truth. There's no like money ploy involved for me. I'm just here to tell y'all, man, go overseas, man, get bitches. I'm not against that. But if you can't get bitches where you from, brother, work on yourself. Hit the gym. Focus on your purpose. But if you go overseas, the only way that you could get bitches is by tricking. Why? Because you don't speak their language. It's a language barrier there. The culture is different. So if you go overseas and a chick is like, wow, you're so handsome. You look so handsome. Ooh, big black strong man. Understand what she's trying to do. She's trying to get in your pocket. Don't think for a minute that this chick like you. How does she even like you? She don't know your culture. She don't know nothing about you. The problem is guys like him are great at targeting weak dudes who don't know how to use their fucking brain. That's just what it is. Listen to what he's saying. It's clear as day what he's saying. Like he's saying, well, I don't tell dudes to go over there and pay prostitutes. Bro, you don't have to tell dudes that literally. But if dudes can't speak the same language and it's different cultures, the only way that they could get those bitches is by paying. A dude can't see a chick and approach a chick and be like, hey, how you doing, sweetheart? They're not gonna understand what he's saying. It's a language barrier there, man. That's all I'm saying, man. But I'm not here to. This dude is like, why does it bother you? Don't bother me, brother. But over here at AyeQ, y'all know I keep it real. I give y'all the truth. Now, there are some weak men out there who hate to hear the truth. They rather hear a lie. So a guy like him will always make money from those guys. Because some guys will rather hear a lie than to self-improve. Over here, I tell dudes all the time, yo, self-improve, bro. That's gonna fix everything. That's gonna fix everything, bro. Work on yourself, level up. If you can't get chicks where you from, it's a reason why you can't get chicks where you from, bro. You don't need to go overseas to get women. There's millions of fucking women in America. It's like, open your fucking eyes. So you leave all these bitches like in America to go to a third world country for some fucking pussy. If the fucking condom pop, that could be your fucking life. So you rather leave all these bitches, go to a third world country and put your life at risk. If you leave the resort, you could be over with. You could be an easy fucking target. It's like, open your eyes, man. Like this, and that's why weak dudes will always hate me. Y'all would never like a dude like me because I don't live a lie. I can't live a lie. I will tell y'all in a heartbeat. The reason why you can't get women where you from is because you don't work on yourself. You don't self-improve. It's that simple. Work on your fucking self. And it's like, if you work on yourself and you start getting chicks where you from and you want to go overseas, fine, do that shit. But if you go overseas and you don't learn their culture and you don't learn how to speak their language, you will have to pay for pussy. That's just the reality of it all, man. That's just what it is. That's just the truth. Fuck what they've been telling y'all. That's the truth, brother. You know what I'm saying? But dudes hate me for that, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is, though.
You're
So
absolutely right. Now, one of the comments you made in your video, you said it's extremely hard to find. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack when it comes to a good American woman. So are you doing harm yourself when you make comments like that?
I say that based off of the qualities that I want. And my mother used to cook for me at least twice a day when I was growing up. And I know American women see, oh, you want a mother. Well, if that's how you look at it, so be it. You should have Uber Eats all your food then. But I want a woman that cooks. And the thing is, this is what a lot of people don't understand down here. As an
And what's so sad about it, man? He's saying that he wants a woman that cooks. That's like saying all American women are not the same. America is a big ass fucking country. All the women in this country are not the same. If you dealt with one chick who can cook, that don't mean that the next chick can't cook. But you could find that in America. That's my point. You don't have to leave America to go to a different country to find that. But see, the thing about him is he's speaking in general. And you dummies will listen to like what he's saying and think, well, American women can't cook. So let me go to a different country because they could cook over there. Oh, stupid. He probably met one chick who probably can't cook, and he probably think all American women can't cook. That's dumb. That's stupid. Like, you see how stupid that is? That's stupid. To even think that all American women can't cook is fucking dumb. Like, come on, man. It's like, you dudes that fucking naive? Like, y'all gotta wake up out here, man, for real. Like, y'all dudes are fucking dumb, man. To believe the dumb shit this dude is telling y'all, man, like, y'all dudes are fucking dumb. That's just the bottom line.
American, 50 grand a year puts you in the top 1% of the world.
This dude obviously have a problem, a personal problem with American women, probably. He probably got, I don't know, but he obviously got a personal problem because think about it, bro. Even if you're going overseas, like for women or whatever the case may be, you don't have to put down women where you from to go overseas to get like other women. You know what I'm saying? That means that there's something behind it, bro. Think about it, bro. Why do you need to put down the women where you from to go overseas? Man, just go overseas, do your thing. But you don't have to put them down. So that means it's coming from a dark place. That's a fact, man. It's like, y'all dudes got to use your fucking brain out here, man. Use your fucking common sense. Come on, man.
So as an American, you go somewhere to another country, you have enough excess income to eat out 3 times a day in Brazil or Thailand or Colombia. You can eat out 3 times a day. So whoever my wife is, she's not even gonna be cooking anyway because I don't need.
Yo, I mean, look at this dummy right here. Love your videos, but you're not 100% correct. Stop hating on him. What did I say about his brother that I hated on him? What did I say about him that I hated on him? It's like, come on, man. Y'all got to wake up out here, man. Y'all just can't stand the truth. I tell y'all, some of y'all dudes are like women. Y'all don't want to hear the truth, dog. Y'all are delusional. It's like, open your eyes, man. Jesus Christ.
Even when I was in the States, I cooked for myself, but I have my money multiplied 5 times when I got to Brazil. So why would I stand in the kitchen and cook when I can just go downstairs and eat and somebody make it for me? So the whole
You do know, though, Austin, there are American women who will cook for you if you're deserving of that meal.
Well, okay, so that's the problem, though. What is deserving?
Meaning you're a good husband. You bring home the bacon, and they're bringing home the bacon together.
It sounds good. It sounds good. I think at a young age I realized it wasn't like that.
Did you give it a chance? And how old are you now?
23.
How old?
23.
23?
Yeah. This dude is 23, man. Wow. This is sad. So there are grown ass men out here, dudes who are like maybe in their 30s, listening to a 23-year-old dude about the benefits of going overseas for women. Y'all dudes are fucking retarded, man. This dude haven't even experienced life as yet. He haven't experienced nothing as yet. He's 23 and he's probably like struggling with fucking women at 23. At 23, man, like you're supposed to be a player. You're supposed to be a player, dog. But he's a dude who probably can't get chicks where he's from. So you're like, let me think, how can I get bitches? So you probably travel one time, and the chicks over there. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all, man. You probably like travel one time, and the chicks like over there probably liked him because he was an American dude. He probably got some pussy over there. So in his head, it's like, yo, overseas is the way to go. That's the move. But at 23 years old, bro, you're supposed to be a player wherever you from, dog. That's your time to live. That's your time to like run through hoes, man. You 23 years old, like looking for bitches overseas? What the fuck? Are y'all fucking serious? Man, you dudes are some fucking lames, bro. You 23 years old and you looking for bitches overseas. All right, man. Y'all dudes fucking lame as fuck.
Man, you ain't giving no damn time.
I didn't need to. I gave it 2 or 3 years, and yeah, I went to Brazil one time.
So, yo, he both said the same shit I just said, bro. He said he give it 2 or 3 years. Let's listen.
I mean, I didn't talk to anybody since I got back.
The fuck I just said? What the fuck I just said? Come on, man. It's like y'all dudes, man. I be giving y'all facts. I be keeping y'all, I be giving y'all solid facts out here, bro. The man said exactly what I just told you all, bro. He's 23. He's like 23 years old, man. He's 23 years old, man. Listen, at 23, bro, you're supposed to be a player. You're supposed to be a player at 23, bro. But the thing about him, the thing about him is he probably have a hard time bagging women. So he probably went to Brazil, and a chick probably saw him and thought, "Oh wow, you're an American." She probably gave him some pussy, and he probably felt like, "Oh, so this is how I could get bitches, is by going overseas." Facts. You heard him. He said when he got back, he haven't talked to one girl since. Because he probably had a hard time getting bitches before he went to Brazil. He probably had a hard time getting bitches in America. It's y'all dudes are so fucking, these dudes are, some dudes are so fucking slow, dog. You will take advice from a dude who can't get bitches where he from? Y'all not gonna question that? Y'all not gonna question it like for a second, like, hold on, man. You can't get bitches where you from? Like, what's up with you, dog? And he's 23, and he's only 23. He's only 23, fam. Yo, this shit is crazy. This shit is sad, man. And this is the leader of the Passport Bros. This is your leader, man. Sad, man. Sad. The boy is 23 years old. He had a hard time getting women where he's from. He went to Brazil. A chick gave him some pussy because, wow, you're an American. Understand something, man. Once you go overseas, these chicks will like you just because you're an American. So a chick finally gave him some fucking pussy. He came back to the States. Nah, I ain't fucking with y'all bitches no more. Fuck y'all bitches. Y'all bitches don't give me no ass. Fuck y'all. I'm going overseas. So my man started going to Brazil, Colombia. Why? Because of that one experience. He probably was a virgin at the time. Make it even worse. Man, come on, man. Y'all dudes, man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. I can't believe this is your fucking leader. A 23-year-old dude who can't get pussy where he's from. Sad. Sad. Can't believe y'all.
That's when he lost my ass. 23. 23. We'll talk about it more, and we'll continue with our conversation with Austin next. And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. We're continuing with part 2 that we began yesterday with the ladies. Don't believe we have left the ladies out. We talked to them yesterday, so look on the website to get their opinion on Passport Bros. But we continue our conversation about the Passport Bros. Austin Holloman says there's a lot of misconceptions about the movement. He tells me his time overseas is not just about chasing that ass.
And Austin, once again, for those American women, especially Black American women who may be upset with you and the whole Passport Brother movement, Bros movement, how would you describe, would you say all women in America, some women, and are not a good fit for you, not a good choice for you? Specifically, why?
Well, to sum it up, it's not worth using the mental capacity to find. They're out there in the United States. They're out there. Somebody already got them. You know, they're not in abundance. And overseas, they're in abundance, especially in Brazil. But a problem with U.S. women, number one is, we've talked about this a lot, masculinity. Okay. When I'm not going to get too deep into this one, but just one thing, I don't like it when women call me bro. I've never been called bro overseas. Even from the women that do speak English, they don't call me bro. Bro is something my homeboys call me. Okay, that's a turnoff for a woman to call me a bro. Women overseas tend to have a lot more substance, when they speak.
All right, no, I do agree. Like with him, I don't like when chicks call me bro. And normally, like the type of chicks like that I deal with don't call me bro. So again, it goes back to him. Like when he speaks very general. Just because one chick like call you bro, that don't mean all the women in America will call you bro, dog. And that's the problem, fam. This is what he's doing. He's like generalizing. And that's the problem. All women in America don't call men bro. Like, as a man, you can't have that mindset, bro. And then you go overseas, those chicks don't even speak English. And you go overseas, there are masculine women overseas too. There are masculine women everywhere, dog. Facts. So that's the problem, man. It's like what he's doing, he's like generalizing. And that's fine. But if you approach one chick and she called you bro, that don't mean all the women in that country call men bro. As a man, you can't think like that. That's like traumatizing. Come on, man. It's like, come on, like, it's like y'all can't see what this dude is doing. Y'all can't see this shit. He's generalizing everything. Like the women I deal with, I never heard them call me bro. In America. Never. But the type of chicks that he's probably like attracting is calling him bro. So instead of him wondering, why am I attracting these type of women? He going to generalize and say, all women in America are fucking masculine. I'm out. Fuck it. Pack my bags. I'm out. No, bro. It's just the type of women that you're dealing with. You got to move around. Or maybe you got to work on yourself. But going overseas is not the answer to that. That's all I'm saying. But it's like people, yo, I can't believe y'all, man. I really can't. This is your leader, man. Oh my God, man. A lot of y'all dudes are fucking slow, man. It's sad.
You know, there's a, I don't know, maybe it is because we're from different cultures, there's more to talk about. But at the same time, I have ran into a small minority of women in other countries that didn't have a lot to talk about, even though we were from different cultures. But in the United States, I have ran into a lot of women that did not have a lot of substance. Man, I don't know how I forgot these points because I repeated them for 6 months straight past year. But I don't know. It's just overall, all aspects that you'd be looking for out of somebody, I found a better chance of finding it overseas.
What are your thoughts on coming back or moving back to America?
I think moving is out of the question. Coming back to visit, yes, but it'll be another year or so. It'll be, but moving is out of the question. Once you move overseas, it's not just about women too. That's a lot of people don't understand that about the whole movement. Yes, women drove me to go to Brazil because I wanted to meet. I thought I was crazy while I was in the States because I thought something was wrong with me with the results I was getting. I was like, I know.
He just told y'all the problem. He just told y'all his problem. He just told y'all his problem. And this is what I told y'all earlier. This is a dude who weren't getting no bitches where he's from. That's all this is, man. This is the leader of the Passport Bros. This is your leader. You're listening to a dude who didn't have the ability to get chicks where he's from. So then he went to Brazil and a chick gave him some pussy because he's an American. And since that happened, he think, okay, fellas, the way to get pussy is to go overseas. I just told y'all, man. It's like, what more do you guys want? This is nuts, man. Let me take this shit back in case in case like a few guys missed it.
Yes, women drove me to go to Brazil because I wanted to meet. I thought I was crazy while I was in.
How can a woman drive you to leave your country to go to another country to look for you? Does that make sense to y'all? Does that sound like a masculine man to y'all? Like, fellas, are there any men out there still? Like, are there any masculine men out there still? Based on the fact that this guy got rejected so many times, it drove him out his own country. He's scarred, man. He's scarred. That's the worst feeling in the world. Like, damn, I can't pull chicks like where I'm from. Fuck y'all bitches. I hate y'all bitches. Fuck y'all. I'm packing my bag and I'm going to another country. Fuck it. That's all this is, man. And all he had to do as a man was to work on himself. What is the reason why these women are not giving me any ass? What is the reason? Is it because I'm square? Is it because I don't know how to talk to women? What is the main reason? But going to another country that don't speak your language, you probably have to learn a whole different language in order just to have a conversation with them is not the answer. You're putting yourself in a worse situation. You're putting yourself in a situation that where you will have to trick. And the way it works is this. They might give you some pussy just off top because you're an American. But in order to keep them around as an American, you got to break bread, bro. You got to spend, because that's the benefit of dealing with an American when those chicks are in those countries. That's why they like American men, because it's like, ching ching money. So you can't say like you're pulling these chicks off the strength. Yes, you will be able to pull these chicks for the simple fact that you're an American. That title right there. So I'm an American, so I have the ability to pull these chicks. However, in order to keep them around, in order to sustain them, you have to pay. Facts. And that's just what it is, man.
The States, because I thought something was wrong with me with the results I was getting. I was like, I know I put in enough work on myself to have some better results to at least be satisfied or be visually satisfied with what I'm looking at and what I'm hearing, the people I'm dealing with. But whenever you get down there and you experience how much you can be yourself outside of the country, and then the financial benefits, just the energy outside of the United States is a lot better.
And so do you maintain a U.S. job that's based in another country? How do you maintain that income?
Well, right now I have several streams. So I'm number one, I get a lot of donations, and thanks to the lady that
Wow, son. So y'all paying this dude to travel overseas and shit. Like, this is crazy. He's living a dream. This guy. And he's living a dream, and he's not living in reality. So the reality is this. He don't have what it takes to pull chicks where he's from. He went overseas. Chicks like him because he's an American. Like, once you're an American guy and you go overseas, you're probably gonna get some play. Let's call it a spade, because once a chick see you as an American, she think, okay, you got money. That's really what it is. So now he's trying to sustain his lifestyle. So he's coming with these YouTube videos, and also he's making you all give him donations to finance him going to different countries. But whole time he haven't addressed his issue. Why can't you pull chicks where you're from? As a man, I wouldn't listen to a dude who can pull chicks where he's from. That's just me. That's just me. Because it should start there. So you going like overseas is not living in reality, bro. That's just what it is. Facts.
and has put me on this platform today. I'm not talking about the lady you work with. I'm talking about the lady that's trying to slander my name right now. She's been giving me a lot of donations as well. I appreciate her negativity. And I'm also a content creator, so I do consultations as well. YouTube, I do Facebook. So I diversify based off my publicity.
This is crazy.
Got it. And so what are you going to do now about these people in Brazil, those women who are now, or some of those women who are now angry with you, cause you to leave early, cause you to leave that country early?
There's a lot of other countries in the world that speak Portuguese. Not a lot, but it's not just Brazil. So if it is ruined for me permanently, I mean, I would hate it, but it is what it is. Second, when this is all said and done, like I said, I need an apology to clear up my name for all the people that decide to not even watch the video and come to my comments and talk to me in a very negative, crazy way. There's going to need to be an apology. And from all the news platforms in Brazil that promoted me as this sex trafficker, sex tour, I don't even have a car. How am I going to traffic anybody? I mean, I know you don't have to have a car, but I mean, I don't even have. I don't have any money. Sex traffickers are rich. Last time I checked, I don't even have any money.
Have you ever, at any point in dating some of the women outside of the United States, given them money?
For food.
But it wouldn't be, in your opinion, exchange for the actual act of sex.
No.
You gotta give them something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give them something. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, if you guys can't see what this is, like, you guys are extremely sad. And this is a sad situation. Man. This brother needs to face his fears. That's what it is. As a man, he needs to face his fears. You can't run from your fears in life. You can't run from your failures. I'm the type of dude, if I'm failing at something, I have to work on myself and figure it out. This is a dude who didn't have the ability to get women where he's from, and instead of him working on himself and figuring out how to do that, he ran overseas, and based on the fact that he's an American guy, a chick gave him some pussy just off the strength of that. That's off the strength of him being an American. That's how he probably was a virgin at the time. I don't know. But by her doing that, he thinks that he figured it out. He figured out how to get women. And in all reality, he didn't. Because those women overseas don't even give two shits about him. They only care about the fact that he's an American. For example, if he was to wife up those women who are giving him play, if they were to come across another American, guess what's going to happen? She will jump ship in a heartbeat. That's just the reality of it all. And that's what this guy issue is. He's running from his fears. And as a man, you should never run from your fears.
And really quick, I guess this is my last point because we heard this from some other women. They say many of the passport bros, and this is just what they're saying, that you take advantage of women in some instances in third world countries who are very poor, and you are there spending money on them, whether you consider it paying for sex or not. You are taking advantage of these very poor individuals, these women, for the sole purpose of sex. So your thoughts on that?
There may be some men out there that are doing that. That does.
It was funny though. One of it, like he says, there may be some men out there that are doing that. It's like, bro, come on, fam. That's the only reason why you're going to these poor, underdeveloped countries, fam. Because for the simple fact that you're an American, a chick will look at you like a come up. Facts. I mean, it is what it is, bro. But you gotta be honest. Stop living a lie, man. Stop trying to act like it's not like what it is. Come on, man.
Doesn't apply to me and the men I know because first of all, these women don't ask for much. A lot of people got to remember this is not the United States. In the United States, women ask for a lot. A lot of U.S. women will put down foreign women and say that they're so broke and poor. But the country I was born in is the same country that a woman will call you just to take you on a date, just to eat a free meal. That hasn't happened to me overseas. There always is a minority, or there always is the exception of dudes that may be doing that. But nobody's forcing the women to do anything. Whether if a man is looking for a wife, a girlfriend, a good time when he goes down there, I'm not talking about paying for a good time either. Those women are on the same page usually. You can get a variety of everything, You know, if you're looking for somebody serious, they're down there too in other countries. If you're looking for somebody that just want to hook up with you, there's plenty of that too.
Got it. Well, Austin, you be safe. Let Brazil cool off a bit before you head back, and we wish you the best, and we thank you for dropping by here on The Factor Uncensored to talk to us.
Look, like what I'm saying is this, man. The passport bros movement, y'all have to be extremely careful out here. I'm not quite sure if he's your leader, but this is a man who's only doing this because he don't have the ability to get women where he's from. That's why he's pushing the passport bros movement so hard, because he didn't have any options where he's from, and then he traveled overseas. He went to Brazil, and that's where he got lucky. That's just what it is. Be careful taking advice from a man who don't have the ability to get women where he's from. That man have yet to face his fears. He have yet to figure out how to get chicks where he's from. So now he's going overseas and he's going to these different countries. And then he's pushing a narrative for other big men out there who are just like him to do the same. And what I'm saying to you guys is this. It's okay to travel overseas to look for women and things like that. But if you can't get women where you're from, brother, take the time out and self-improve. Work on yourself. Start there. After you figure that out, how to get women where you're from, if you want, you can still travel overseas. But don't hide your issues. As men, we have to face our issues head on. Don't run overseas where women out there are much cheaper. They are much easier based on the fact that you're an American. They're gonna give it up much easier to you. Don't do that, fam. As a man, you always want to earn it the hard way. In life, there's no shortcuts, bro. There's no shortcuts in life. You gotta put the work in. Don't run from the work. If you can't get chicks where you're from, man, work on yourself. That's just the bottom line. But going overseas and getting chicks because you're an American and these chicks see you as a dude with money because they're less fortunate, fam, that's some weak shit. That's the mentality of a weak man. And this dude is 23. At 23 years old, you should be a player. Like, you should be smashing chicks left and right. Like, you should have at least 5 chicks in your rotation wherever you're from. At 23. That's the time that a man needs to be a player. But this dude had a hard time bagging chicks, and he felt like, if I go overseas, that's how I'm gonna get the chicks. And now he's bringing all your weak dudes along with him. And all I'm saying to y'all is be careful, because the places you're going to get these women are drug-infested areas, are areas that's known for drug trafficking. You're going to South America. And I'm just keeping it real with y'all. South America, once you leave that resort, there's no place to play with. The women out there will set you up. And that's just what it is, man. If you guys haven't subscribed, man, subscribe to the channel. I know a bunch of you weak ass Sims probably don't want to hear the shit that I'm saying right now. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what y'all do. But over here, I gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. I'm probably going to be going back live again tomorrow. So tap in. And if you guys haven't subscribed us yet, go ahead and subscribe. It's your boy AyeQ. I'm out, man. Peace.